Hello, everyone. This is Janice Johnson, your ministry marketing mentor. And I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I'm sending you a video. It's very important. I'm making this video um, in my war room. If you guys see behind me, you can see flip chart papers everywhere and sticky notes and stuff because I have been really working diligently to, number one, prepare for my upcoming Road to Expansion event. I'll tell you about that in a second, but also to just really get clear on how I'm going to help those God called me to reach, serve those they're called to reach this year. And in doing that, I was reminded, I know those of you who know me, that you know that I serve pastors and Christian leaders. That's my heart. That's my passion. I could do it all day long. I love what I do. I love helping them to really get clear on what they need to do to move forward in a way that honors God and supports their vision. And it's not easy. That's not right, because you guys know me. It's not easy, but it's effective and it works. And so I love it. And I was sitting here. And I don't know if you know this, but one thing about me is while I do know a lot of strategies and tactics, but for me, in order for it to work, it has to be laced and it has to be shielded and presented through a filter of the word. So in order for it to make a big difference to me and for me to feel like it is truly from God, I want to see some representation of what I'm trying to do and what I'm teaching, what I'm training and everything found in the Word of God. It just makes it great for me. Probably for you too. Anyway, as I was preparing, just doing my private study and getting ready for an upcoming event in the year and all the stuff I had going on, I was just studying and I remembered, I was reading through Nehemiah. You guys remember Nehemiah, he was burdened by the fact that his people, our peeps, the Israelites, the children of Israel, their town was in ruin. The nation was in ruins, and he just had a heavy burden on his heart to restore and rebuild what had been torn down. And many of you can relate to that call. You feel the exact same way. I know for me personally, I feel that it's exactly my mission to help Christian leaders and pastors to restore and rebuild what was once torn down. And with that call and with that burden, is a lot of responsibility. I mean, it's a blessing to be the person chosen to have that burden and to have that call, but it's a lot. And the burden alone will not make you successful in carrying it out and then rebuilding, a nation and rebuilding the wall. And I was thinking about that and I was reading and I realized that though Nehemiah was excited, though the Lord had spoken to him and the king sent him off, so he had what he needed to do the work. The king equipped him with what he needed. King and his wife equipped him with what he needed to be able to carry out the work, and the workers were willing. There's one thing that many people don't talk about. There was a famine in the land. At the time that they were rebuilding the wall, there was a famine. And though the work was great, and though the work was of the Lord and from the Lord, and it was divinely appointed, and though he was equipped for the work, the people that he was serving were in the middle of a famine. And it just made me think about where we are right now. I don't want you to go all deep on me right now, but honestly, we're in the midst of a famine. These are tough economic times. And I thought about that and I thought about my role and seeing myself as a lady Nehemiah going to help and to rebuild and to restore those who want to rebuild God's kingdom here on the earth through whatever their ministries or their businesses may be. And I thought about the fact that it's not that many of you don't want to do the work. You do want to do the work. You have the vision, you have the heart, you have the excitement. God has placed a burden in you for this work, but there's still a famine in the land. And so it's hard to do it when there's not a lot of resources to be able to do it. And so with what's going on, the economy the way it is, and I know we're operating off of God's economy. I get it, we are. But some of the people we serve haven't tapped into that yet. So they are not giving and supporting us like they're operating according to God's economy. And so it hasn't always catched up. That's not even a word. Caught up with where we are. Sometimes our resources and our bank accounts don't look like we're operating in God's economy. So if that's where you are, and you have been thinking about working with me, and you need to create a expansion plan for your ministry this year. You need some help. You need some guidance. You want someone who's done it before, someone who's been there. I want to invite you to join me in Atlanta on January 27th. That's a Friday, actually. I think that's next Friday from 9 to 5 for the Road to Expansion event. I don't know what you need to do to get there. Take off from work, close down the office, bring your team members with you, whatever you need to do. But this is going to change the way you operate this year. I want to offer you an opportunity and extend to you opportunity to join me for the Road to Expansion event for like, what, 75% off for $99. It's usually $297 to join for a full day, but I'm saying because there's a famine in the land and I don't want to burden you any more than you already are. I'm just asking you to pay the cost of materials, to, just invest in yourself and in your ministry, to come and learn how to create your expansion plan for 2012. You can join other pastors and Christian leaders right here in Atlanta. I'm going to give you all that I was giving all the others. I'm not going to skip back because the investment is lower. We're still going to have lunch. Okay, I don't know why I went to lunch first, but I like to eat, so maybe that's important to you. We're still going to have lunch. We're still going to have breakfast. We're still going to collaborate with one another. I'm still going to look at your plans and give you individual attention. All the things I did before, I'm still going to do now. It's just the investment is a lot less because I understand that there's a famine in the land, but we still have work to do. So if you've been praying and saying, God, I need help, I need support, and I really want to get off to a great start this year. I don't want to go in circles over and over again doing every single thing. I want to do the right thing. Then join me in Atlanta for the Road to Expansion event. Simply go to roadtoexpansion.com. Go to roadtoexpansion.com and enter the coupon code BUILD, B-U-I-L-D, because we're about to build this wall. Enter the coupon code BUILD, and it will take off whatever the amount is. And then when you get ready to check out, you'll just pay $99. So instead of $297, go to roadtoexpansion.com, watch the video, see what we talked about, what we learned. It's everything, all the information you need to know, where it's going to be, what we're going to do for the day. It's all on that page. But I just wanted to gift you with that because I just felt like, you know what, we got work to do, and I'm ready and I'm available and I want to help you, and I don't want it to be a burden. So if you've been praying for some help and support, thank God He's answered your prayers, and I look forward to seeing you in Atlanta. Have a great day. Thanks.